we start to dance, and now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like.
Sealed with a kiss, televidente Isaita. Acro yoga, anto Isaita e persona nang di duo dinamico lago nos bisa. Acro Budas. Anto no somente contento con nossa oportunidade de ser conhecido nang via de amiga de la casa. Obviamente nós vai conversar com Adriana Munoz, que nos yoga instructor. And thank you for the wonderful yoga pants. They're cool.
Yeah,
I went supermarket shopping in them the other day, and they were fantastic. Pending for me to do yoga in them. Yes, pending. It's coming. And we also have directly from Canada, directamente voor die Canada, Toronto, Canada. En nos tingi Acro Budas nanta dos nanta. Ja, een leuke stijl. Nanta masha leuk mis nanta. Nos ting Miranda.
Hi.
And we also have Ryan.
Bon
the
dia.
Acro Budas. Bon dia. Welcome to Curacao.
Thank you for having us.
I'm going to go very quickly to Miranda, to Adriana. Explain us a little bit. You have a series of events that are coming up, which will be featuring the Acro Budas and also yoga, etc. Give us a little bit of an idea of how come you came up with the concept.
Okay, the first time I ran into Acro was in Miami, in South Beach, and when I saw that community of people and the bond that they were sharing, I was so inspired. And I was thinking, I want that in Curacao.
Yes.
And then I met with Ryan and Miranda in Costa Rica. We connected through Instagram.
I gotta get on Instagram. I'm not on Instagram.
Right,
No.
you should, because it's a whole new
I
world.
I saw.
Yes, and then we connected, we shared a practice, and then we decided to organize these events for Curacao and hopefully build a community here of people that do acro yoga.
Fantastic. Now, before we go to the events, because there's there's like 14 block di evento nang começando for di 8 de setembro. Esta awe televidente, pero nós donamos tour e informação e bes aqui. Nós também mesora pa Ryan ku Miranda. Tell us, you guys have a background in cheerleading, yoga, gymnastics, etc. Give us a little bit about your background, how you guys started with acro yoga.
It started just by Miranda seeing some pictures on Instagram.
Yeah.
We need
to get on it.
Really, I do.
Yeah, she saw some pictures and she's like, "You think we can do this?" And we were like, "Yeah." And we tried it in her parents' backyard, and
One pose led to another, and
Here we are.
it's grown so much.
Now, who's the yoga instructor?
It's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, how did you? We have yesterday we had a little demonstration on yoga and trying to get into it. We're trying to get as a crew, my other co-hosts, etc. We're trying to get into it. I got the pants, so I just need to just take the next step. Tell us a little bit about yoga, because everyone has a different experience with it, but there's always like a red line that sort of ties everyone together with yoga in any one of its forms.
I think ultimately the bigger goal of yoga is to allow people to live every day and be more conscious of living each moment to moment, and just slowing down and creating space in the body to experience life completely, and not living in the past or the future, and just it is what it is in this very moment, like we're here right now.
Yes, welcome to Curacao. Welcome to Curacao.
In this moment, yeah.
And a little, I would say it's a relatively sized yoga community that we have here in Curacao, right, Adriana?
Yeah, it's starting to build up, yes.
Okay, fantastic. You're missing one. I'm coming. I'm
Yeah.
coming. Now, you guys have been all over the world. What are the reactions to acro yoga? Because what we saw in the little clip, and later on we're going to have a little demonstration. Masakiratu, nos vai ter uma demonstração viva de no studio de arte, de exercício aqui também de acro yoga. What are the reactions to people when they see you guys performing, and once they take some classes and they start practicing, What are their reactions?
Smiles.
So that's a 2-in-1.
Smiles. Like when
Non-stop.
we do acro just kind of like out in the open and people watch us, like we always gather a crowd and people always come up to us and ask us, you know, like where did we learn that and how long have we been doing it for and can they try it, and we put everyone up, like anyone can fly. A lot of people think that you have to be like a gymnast or a yoga instructor or whatever, but basically if you want to learn, we can teach you, and
For sure.
it's definitely easy to do.
Cool. Oh, cool. Now, are the poses, most people, one of the hang-ups that people have about yoga is probably the posing, etc. So do you have to be like very bendy, elastic to do this kind of
It
thing?
helps for
Okay,
sure.
It helps.
It
yes.
helps. But I mean, we can practice yoga outside
Yes.
of acro yoga to become more flexible and more open. We can do strength training to become more strong, and acro yoga is a fusion of strength and flexibility. So
But
it's
I have to
incredible.
add to that people don't need experience at all to come to the workshops. They can learn from scratch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of the workshops,
Yeah.
let's get into it right now. Our first workshop that we have is the acro workshop and partner yoga. Ooh, that sounds cool.
Nice,
Tell us
right?
a little bit about what's going to
I
be
like
happening during that workshop.
Yeah, so partner yoga is the picture that you saw
Yeah.
where Miranda
Yeah.
had her feet on my back, is where two people are on the ground and they're still connected. Acro yoga, that's the picture right there. So acro yoga is where one person is flying, particularly on the base's feet. So the base is on the ground in an L sit, and then the flyer is normally on the feet of the base.
Okay.
So we will be going through a bunch of partner yoga just to get people aware of each other's bodies and how to connect with each other, and then we will be experiencing some acro yoga as well.
And that's 2 dates? No, that's
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
That's 2 dates.
That's
okay.
today. That's
So
tonight.
that's the night and also on the 13th.
Tonight at 6:45 at Cura di Arte. And
Pura di
also
Arte, that's esta din punda.
Peter
Party di
May.
Peter May.
Aha.
din punda ina.
and Wednesday also at 6:45, same location.
Okay, fantastic. And the next that we have is the Flow and Glow yoga.
That's my class.
Okay,
Yeah. So it'll be a yoga class that's accessible from a beginner yogi to someone that's been practicing for a while. And we'll be going through a class that will ultimately guide you into a place where maybe you feel a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more calm, and much more connected to your body, mind, and soul.
Okay, so that's the Flow and
This
Glow
might
yoga.
be your
So-
first class.
So probably, you know, and that's on the 9th. So the Flow and Glow yoga, you don't have to be no experience, so you can come in and
All levels are welcome.
from scratch.
Yeah.
From scratch, absolutely.
Okay.
You can come.
We have Flow and Glow yoga also. Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Now they call you something, right? Little yoga.
So when I created my Instagram
Yes,
account,
I saw-
I named it the Little Yogini,
Okay, yes, that's the little yoga.
and that's where you can find me. So it's
Okay.
been a journey. It's just grown.
Right, fantastic. So this is the Flow and Glow televidente. Es un aqui Flow and Glow, manera bota mira. Essa está 9 de setembro, pero essa aqui está na Hofi Cascora, 9 de mainta. Hofi Cascora é Flow and Glow yoga na Hofi Cascora. Eta papi va sumes, eta na Cascora. É bonita Hofi for de 9 de mainta. E depois nós tem a handstand workshop. That's also on the 9th. We have the handstand workshop.
Yes.
That's you, because you're the gymnast.
I am
Okay.
self-taught gymnast.
Okay.
Yeah, self-taught. We're going to both be teaching the handstand workshop, but I'll be focusing more of my style of handstands
Okay.
and teaching people again from beginners to people that are already getting up into handstands and just if they want to take their practice a little bit further.
Okay, fantastic. And so this will also be at CrossFit. Isa kita ba ito na CrossFit aqui? Where's CrossFit?
Yeah, Cerro Lora.
Werk.
CrossFit
Riba
Willemstad.
Cerro Lora Werk. You can't miss it. Cerro Lora Werk. Isa kita ba ito malugar? 4 di tarde. Dus é CrossFit a 4 di tarde e meso 9. Dus 9 tem 2 cita. Buting by Hofi Cascora 9 di mainta pa e Flow and Glow yoga from scratch. Nos está Miranda to duna isaki teku experiência bopo by isaki ta no por de manhã não fica escora e mesmo dia 9 boting a handstand workshop na CrossFit esse da 4 de a tarde ando sempre by if you want more information you can contact Adri at yogawithadri.com.
Exactly.
So that's how they can get
Or
into
they can
contact.
app me if they want also.
And they can app you. We have the telephone number and the email also of Adriana. 522-99-85. Esse lo tá aparecer riba a vosso pantalla. Vez aqui para vosso por aí informação aqui de como vosso por tomar contato com Adriana para mais informação. Now a quick question. I saw a cool clip of you guys. You actually proposed doing.
Yes.
That was she surprised? I was like, oh gosh, she's gonna fall off. You know, if it was me, I would be like, oh wait,
Yeah.
you know.
I was actually planning to propose the next month because it was our 9-year anniversary. And then Miranda got asked to do a yoga photo shoot on top of the building. So I was like, this is perfect. She's like, can you come? And I had clients because I do personal training, so I had clients. And then a couple of my clients canceled in the morning, so I was like, oh, this is perfect. So I stayed up all night just thinking about how I was going to do it. And then, yeah, we got to the place, and while Miranda was changing, I talked to a photographer, and I told him that I had the ring and I wanted to propose. So we did some yoga and acro, and then, yeah. It
And
just,
she was like leaning back, and then I'm like, oh, there it is. And I was like, girl, don't fall off. You know?
Exactly.
She was actually on your feet in a pose, you know.
Yeah, we
so
were
Backwards, upside down.
Yes.
we're about 1,000 feet up.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And how is Canada? I mean, you guys are traveling all over the world, but how is Canada? How is the movement of yoga in Canada?
It's big.
Yeah.
It's growing.
It's really big.
And acro yoga is growing. It's not huge in Canada yet, but it's definitely growing. And I
Different
find
parts of
when
Canada, it's
people try it, they're like,
Yeah.
this is so fun. This is so connective and playful and accessible. And I think people look at it and they're like, I could never do that. And then they do it and they're like, I just did that. And they're
Yeah.
so excited.
And you're addicted to it.
And then you're
never want to stop.
And I'm sure it helps with the relationship also, because I mean, hey, you locked her down to
Yeah.
acro yoga, you know.
Me and Miranda started
Yeah.
doing acro 7 years into our relationship, so it was great just to have that, just a new
Right.
trust and connectivity. So you can do it with we have like families that come in, like mums and daughters and sisters do it, and it's crazy who wants to try.
No, fantastic.
And you don't have to come with a partner either.
Okay,
That's another thing
alright.
to know. There's
cool.
always people that want to learn and grow together. So
No, fantastic.
that's an
And we're so
important part.
glad that here in Curacao we're going to have this entire, starting this evening at, quanto rita na Curadia? What time is it at Curadia?
6:45.
6:45.
6:45.
Yes.
4:07, bopo kumisa awe na Curadia. Arabo vai po asi yung tiki kosi curioso, pero interesante ta po participar. 8 ting awe, 9 ting 2, e também vou participar para com essa aqui. Porque é mesmo coisa de acro workshop, é dia 13 também, 8 com 13. Nós botamos oportunidade para por essa aqui. Então nós temos oportunidade para nós mira e 2 pessoas aqui dando nos uma demonstração live no studio. Thank you so much for sharing this information. And after the break, we're going to see it live here in our studio. Adriana, I got like 15 seconds for you to your last.
Thank you so
plug.
much for having us here, and I'm hoping to see you at one of our
I shall do
classes.
my best. I got the pants.
Okay.
Televidente ng pausa komersyal Cortico, nos sabay ting Ryan, Malena, nos sabay Carlos ko croquet ng tour ng ultimo party. Akin naman yung gamita.
Ippy's island-wide LTE coverage offers you